Hello classic rock fans, and welcome back to another unboxing video. Today I am unboxing a new album that was just released this month. This is John Carpenter's Anthology II, Movie Themes 1976 to 1988. Now this album is a sequel to Anthology I, which was released, I believe, as part of John Carpenter's birthday celebration. I got a copy of this last year. This is Movie Themes 1974 to 1998, and it comes with this fun little pad here. But this is the album cover of Anthology I. On this record, you have Carpenter's most famous tracks. The title credits themes for In the Mouth of Madness, Assault on Precinct 13, The Fog, Prince of Darkness, Vampires, Escape from New York, of course his iconic theme for Halloween, the track Pork Chop Express from Big Trouble in Little China, main title from They Live, The Thing, Starman, Dark Star, and Christine. All of these tracks were originally composed by John Carpenter except for two. One was, of course, composed by Ennio Morricone. That was the title track of The Thing. And the track from Starman was by Jack Nitzsche. Now everything in this collection are not the original studio versions of the movie soundtracks. Instead, these are re-recorded versions, with John being joined by his son Cody, along with Daniel Davies, who is the son of Kinks guitarist Dave Davies. This is an excellent collection, a must-have for any soundtrack fan, a must-have for any John Carpenter fan. So when I heard that there was going to be a sequel anthology to this, I absolutely jumped at the chance to get that, because Anthology 2 are going to be tracks from deeper in these soundtracks. Because again, Anthology 1 has all of the main title themes, like the first songs you think of from these movies, and only one track from each movie. And that's a shame, because John's movies have great music all the way through. So there are several wonderful instrumental tracks that I am so glad are going to be on this new collection. So let's take a look. So I've got my Rambo 3 knife, which I only use to open mail, right here to help us out. And let's get this open. Now, is using the Rambo 3 knife to open mail just a little overkill? No, I don't think so. Okay. Here we go. Packaged nicely. Gates open here, and there you have it. John Carpenter, Anthology II, Movie Themes 1976 to 1988. Alright, here it is. You can take a look there. That's the front cover. Now let's spin this around, take a look at the back cover. Anthology II continues the celebration of legendary filmmaker and composer John Carpenter with a collection of 14 newly recorded tracks from some of his most groundbreaking films, like They Live, The Thing, and the Halloween franchise, that cement Carpenter as both a godfather of cinematic synth music and one of its most innovative contemporary voices. Also, I should note, this is the special Blue The Thing edition. There was a couple of special editions for this. I know the They Live version sold out very quickly, but that's alright, because I love the music from The Thing. And let's take a look. Here we go. Okay, got this open here. Let's see what is inside. Fantastic inner sleeve. Look at that. Got some great color photos and black and white shots from the various sets that John has worked on. Got John playing his guitar. There's John with Kurt Russell on the set of The Thing. That's fun. Back here, got Jamie Lee Curtis with a can of Dr. Pepper. John in the director's chair. Oh, Donald Pleasance from Escape from New York. Yeah, just some fun photographs across both sides of the inner sleeve. So, Let's get the disc out of here, try not to touch it, and here we go. Look at this. Here is the beautiful blue disc. This is the Thing Special Edition. What's so special about it? Well, it's blue. That's pretty special. You know, some very light debris on here. I guess from the packaging. That's a little annoying. Not the biggest deal in the world. Anytime I get new vinyl, the first move is to wash it. That's always the best practice. If you're a vinyl collector, no matter where it comes from, if it's new or secondhand, give it a wash. And if you want to see a video that demonstrates a quick, easy, and cheap way to wash vinyls, check out what I made for that on this channel. Link is in the description. Okay, so let's talk about the music that is on this collection. Because like I said, all of the main title themes from John's most successful movies are on Anthology I. So the music here are deeper cuts from his film's soundtracks. Alright, side A. Chariots of Pumpkins from Halloween 3. Excellent. This is why you get the record. That is one of his best pieces of music. It was not the title theme, and Halloween 3 is not one of his directed films, so that's why it didn't show up on Anthology 1. But he did compose the music for Halloween 3, and he composed some absolutely excellent music for that film. And Chariots of Pumpkins is the best piece of music from that movie, and that's why it's leading off here. 69th Street Bridge from Escape from New York. Yep, absolutely. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Escape from New York is probably my favorite movie, period. And the soundtrack is a big part of why that is. The main title from Escape from New York is one of, if not my favorite, film score of all time. And the rest of the soundtrack is really good. 69th Street Bridge is one of the best parts of the soundtrack. Glad to see it here. So, super strong start on side A. And we have The Alley from Big Trouble in Little China. Great. Wake Up from They Live. Julie's Dead from Assault on Precinct 13. The Shape Enters Laurie's Room from Halloween 2. And Season of the Witch from Halloween 3. I believe that's the music that plays over the intro credits of Halloween 3. So yeah, these are good tracks. I can't necessarily think of which ones they are because I'm not that much of a John Carpenter expert, but I think anyone who is a fan of his work is going to recognize it as soon as it plays because his music is so identifiable and unique and impressive. I mean, that's what makes John such a great filmmaker, is the fact that he's not bringing in someone typically to score a scene and like describing to an artist what he wants. He knows exactly what he wants and he makes it himself. It's just fucking cool. Love at a Distance from Prince of Darkness. The Shape Stalks Again from Halloween 2. Burn It from The Thing. Fuchs from The Thing. To Max Shack from The Thing, Walk to the Lighthouse from The Fog, and Laurie's theme from Halloween. And like the first album, this one was recorded by John himself, along with his son Cody and Daniel Davies, who, as I mentioned, is the son of legendary Kinks guitarist Dave Davies. Oh, and I don't think I showed you this up close. Take a look at this photo on the back cover. You got a whole band of Michael Myers playing. That is an excellent picture. Perfect for a project like this. The stuff from The Thing is very interesting because I read that these 3 tracks from The Thing are actually pieces of music that were sort of lost to time. And they've been resurrected and recreated for this collection here. So again, if you're a fan of The Thing, this is definitely one you want to get for your collection. So I am already very happy with this. I think this is going to pair very nicely with John Carpenter Anthology 1. You get both of these together, and now you're talking about the soundtrack for a great Halloween party, you know? Have some friends over, put on one of John's movies in the background, and then put these on the record player, and you're going to have a good time. If you're a fan of film scores, you really just can't go wrong with John Carpenter. So I'm really happy to see this. I'm excited to hear how it sounds. So let's test this out and take a listen to the sound quality. I'll play one track from side A and one from side B. So here is the first track from side A. Okay, that sounded really good. Now let's flip it over to side B, and I'll play one of those lost tracks from The Thing. That also sounds great. This is a very cool project. I can't recommend it enough, again, if you're a fan of film scores, if you're a fan of John Carpenter movies. Both of these albums would be great additions to your collection. This is a side of John's career that not everybody knows about. In the last couple of years, he's been really leaning into the music aspect of his film legacy, and I think that's just fantastic. If you go to his website, you can find a DVD or Blu-ray of him playing these tracks alongside Cody and Daniel live in concert. Because back in 2016, John took these songs out on the road and did a full-on tour. I got to see him play here in Milwaukee. I believe that was at the Pabst Theater. It was an absolutely awesome show. He opened with my favorite score of all of his music, of course, Escape from New York. And it was just terrific through the whole night. It was an all-instrumental show, but they had some great visuals on the screen behind them, and it was just so much fun to watch the guy who not only directed the movies but wrote the scores perform said scores live in concert. So yeah, if you're a John Carpenter fan and you're not aware, you should definitely check out what he's been doing in these last couple of years in regards to the music from his films. He's re-recorded so many of his classic tracks for these two collections. They're both available, and like I said, you know, he's not touring right now, but you can check out that DVD Blu-ray of the concert that he did back in 2016 from that tour. It's absolutely worth checking out. Very cool stuff. So with that, thank you for tuning in here. If you enjoyed this video, I have a couple other unboxing videos on this channel, including a big collection of soundtracks from the original 3 Rambo movies. I've also done an unboxing of the band Asia, their Asia in Asia concert special. We went through that collection, and I also talked about Eric Clapton's 24 Nights Rock and Orchestra collection release that was put out earlier this year. Those unboxing videos you can check out on this channel. Also on this channel you can find concert reviews. If you're a fan of classic rock, I guarantee I've talked about an artist or band that you're a fan of, so you'll want to check that out. And if you are a fan of classic rock, please check out the podcast I do. It's all about classic rock. We've had some terrific guests on lately, and we have more excellent big things coming up on the horizon, so please stay tuned for that. Otherwise, thank you very much for tuning in. Get yourself one or both of these anthologies from John Carpenter and keep rocking.